ताल ही अंग है,
ताल ही रंग है,
ताल जीवन के पहलू का ये संग है।
ताल ही अंग है,
ताल ही रंग है, ताल जीवन के पहलू का ये संग है।
ताल ही ज्ञान है, ताल ही शान है,
ताल ही ज्ञान है, ताल ही शान है।
ताल साज और सुरों का संगम
Namaskar, Pranam, and welcome back to your favorite musical show, Tabla Tarang, brought to you by Tabla Niketan. Today is a very special day for this competition because today we're starting round 2 and we will be meeting our judges today for the first time. So let's welcome our very first judge, the young and talented Tejavers Joshi ji. Tejavers ji
Hello.
is one of the few youngsters in today's world who has devoted his career to pursuing Indian classical music, and he's born in a family of musicians. His mother, Srimati Shalmali Joshi ji, is a very well-known vocalist of the Jaipur Atroli Gharana, and his father, Sri Sunil Joshi ji, is a music composer. Tejavers ji has been learning tabla for the past 13 years under the guidance of late Pandit Bapusaheb Patwardhan ji of the Farrukhabad Gharana. He has accompanied several artists such as Raghunandan Panchikar ji, Manjusha Patil ji, Milind Raikar ji, and the list goes on. Just a couple years back, Tejavers ji and his family were here, and we had the opportunity of watching their concert live, and I can tell you it was mesmerizing. We also had the opportunity for them to stay with us that day, and we had so much fun together, and seeing Tejavers here today brings back all those memories. Tejavers ji, welcome to Tabla Tarang, and we're really excited to have you here today.
Thank you so much. I'm very glad to be associated with a leading organization who is just exclusively working for tabla, and of course all other musical forms as well. And glad to see all of you, connect to all of you through a virtual medium, and my best wishes for the show.
Thank you so much. Next, I'd like to welcome our second judge of Tabla Tarang Season 1, Pandit Amod Dangeji. Amodji is a highly acclaimed tabla player of the Farrukhabad Gharana. He was introduced to the tabla by his brother, late Shri Pramod Dangeji, at a very young age. He's received talim under Ustad Mamulal Sangaokarji, Pandit Omkar Gulwadiji, and from the world-renowned Pandit Arvind Murgaokarji. Amodji has accompanied numerous artists such as Venkatesh Kumarji, Anandbua Limayaji, Vikas Kasharkarji, Arun Kasharkarji, Jaitirth Mevundiji, and many more. A few years ago, Amodji was here in the US and he performed at our annual concert. Some of the students might remember his performance here. And everybody will definitely remember his complete tabla textbook because all of us have been using that for the past many years to prepare for our exams. I personally have used his textbook and completed exams from Praveshika Purna all the way to Visharad theory with the help of his book. So once again, Amodji, welcome, and it's absolutely an honor and privilege for us to welcome you here as a judge for Tabla Tarang Season 1. So now that we have met both of our judges, it's time to begin the competition. Today, we will be meeting the groups in the Ati Drut category. These students will be presenting an Uthan and Peshkar in Ektal, a 12-beat rhythmic cycle. Our judges will be using a grading sheet to evaluate all the groups, but their scores will remain hidden. But we have some exciting news for all the participants. There will be no eliminations in this round, but the judges will announce the standings of the teams at the end of tonight's episode. So, with that, wishing all the very best to all of the groups, and let's get started with this competition. Let's welcome our very first group, the Bayan Bros, featuring Abhinav Das and Skanda Krishnan. Abhinav and Skanda, great job and congrats on your debut performance in this competition. Let's ask our judges and see what they have to say about your performance. Tejavrushi, we'll start with your feedback first.
Both of you played really well. I like the group synchronization, and I definitely like the Daya and Baya synchronization. And yes, that would be my opinion. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much. And Amoji, would you like to say anything to Abhinav and Skanda for the performance? We are having some technical difficulties listening to Emoji's feedback.
Yeah.
Let's try again to see if he can connect with us. Okay. Let's come back to the feedback that Emoji has for us. Let's move on to our next group, Tal Farodast. Even though the name of this group is Tal Farodast, they will still be playing Tal Ek Tal, featuring Rohan Upamaka and Sanat Pai. Well done, Rohan and Sanat. So let's talk to our judges and see what they want to say about your performance. Tejavrishi, we'll begin with you again.
Well played, and I love the hand texture and the Daya Baya control. I would just urge you to focus on the synchronization part. That could have gone a little better, but definitely it's something to work for the next time.
Good. Thank you
That
so
would
much.
be all.
Yes, thank you. And Amoji, is there anything that you would like to say about their performance?
Yeah, nothing. It's good actually. Only I would like to say that to focus on the synchronization, and that's all.
Okay,
Otherwise,
wonderful.
everything was good.
Great.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you once again to our judges, and all the best to Team Ferodas for the results later today. Let's move to our next group, the Farrukhabad Firangis, featuring Anshuman Sharma and Krishna Rao. Great job, Anshuman and Krishna. That was fantastic. I remember when you guys just started learning tabla, you were, very, very little. And watching this performance, it's so great to see all the progress you've done in the last few years. So let's go ahead and find out from our judges what they felt about your performance. We'll begin with Tejavrishji. Okay, we are facing some technical difficulties again. So,
Oh, okay. Are you able to
okay,
hear
we
me?
are back. Yes, Tejavrish, we can hear you now. So let's go ahead and continue.
Yes. I would repeat, same as before. I definitely like the hand texture, and I would like to mention that I really like your involvement while you were playing. So that's a good thing to have. Definitely keep it up because the art definitely needs that. And I would just urge you to focus a little bit on the synchronization part. Nothing else. That will be it.
Great. Thank you so much. And Amoji, is there anything else that you would like to add to that?
Definitely, it was fantastic. Um, as Tejo said, synchronization. And one thing I would like to add, that is Nekas. Especially Anshuman, you please pay attention to the Nikas. That would be great. Otherwise, it is good, no doubt.
Okay. Amoji, anything in particular about the Nikas? Any particular syllables that this group should work on?
Especially in the space car,
Yes.
I think he used to use all three fingers for T. But instead
Okay.
of that, he should use only middle finger for T.
Okay. Okay. Great.
Otherwise,
Thank.
everything was good. No problem.
Okay. Wonderful. Thank you so much. And Anshuman and Krishna, hopefully you can use this feedback and work on it during the next round. Again, thank you so much. And let's move on to our next group. We have Quarantina, featuring Rahul Zingre and Nandu Shankaran. A very clever group name, guys. I love the group name. Kya baat hai? Rahul and Nanduji, that was fantastic. Let's have our expert judges share what they thought about your performance. Tejovrshi, we'll begin with you once again.
That was a very good performance. I definitely like the zeal with what you have worked. About the practical, a little bit of
Tejovrshi, we
hand
are
texture
having
aspect.
technical difficulties with your audio.
Hello,
Let's come back
hello.
to Tejovrshi for his feedback. Amodji, is there anything else that you would like to add?
No, nothing. It was very good actually. Just I would like to
Right.
suggest
Apologize for the
to
technical
pay
difficulties
attention.
once again. Let's come back to the feedback for Tejovrshi and Amodji once again.
Hello,
Hello.
hello.
Let's move on to our next group, Rela Ratans
Uh,
featuring Rahul Rangaraj and Rigved Barve. Great job, boys. Very well played. So once again, let's start with Tejovrshi and see what feedback he has for both of you.
hello. Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, we're good.
Yes, yes. Rigved and I'm sorry, I missed out the other name.
Rahul.
Rahul.
I missed out
Rahul.
Rahul. Rahul. Yes, yes. Well played. Well played. Um, uh, Rahul, I would have a quick suggestion for you to delve into more study of lay, just a little bit more of practice on the lay part, and I like the hand texture that you had, and Rigved, you were good. I like your approach towards and the energy towards the art. And I would just want you to focus on having a controlled hand. Um, I just want you to compose your hand so that your energy levels stay intact even after you play for a longer time. But rather than that, it was amazing, and continue and keep up the energy.
Thank you. I think that was very detailed and very good feedback, Tejabriji. Thank you so much. And we'll next let's go to Amodji. Anything that you would like to say to these young performers?
No, it was very good. Both were played very well. Only I would like to ask them to focus on lay. That's all. Otherwise, it was very good.
Okay, great. Thank you so much to both of you, and all the best to Rela Ratans for the results of today's round. And now we come to our last group for this category. Let's welcome the Tabla Twins, featuring Manan and Manav Patel. Great job, Tabla Twins. That was awesome. Let's talk to our judges and see what they'd like to tell you about your performance. Tejavrishi, we'll begin with you once again.
That was a good performance. Again, I like the energy that you have put in, and overall it was good. I would just urge you to focus on the synchronization part of it. But other than that, it was good.
Great. Thank you so much. And Amoji, is there anything else that you would like to add and provide feedback
No,
for
well done,
them?
Tabla Twins. I liked it very much. Only I would like to suggest to concentrate on the clarity, especially of
Okay.
Dhagate Dhagana Dhatrikati Dhakri. That's all. Otherwise, everything was good.
Okay. Great. So once again, thank you so much to our judges and all the best to all of the groups. We have results coming very shortly. So that was the last performance for today. Many of the performance that you saw today, these kids have been learning since a very young age, and their parents have played an active role in bringing them to this level. Tabla Tarang is not just an activity for the students, but involves a lot of commitment from the parents. Joining us live today, we have Saiji and Sudha Krishnanji, parents of Skanda. Let's talk to them and find out how they've been preparing for Tabla Tarang.
Namaskar,
Saiji and
everybody.
Sudhaji,
Namaste,
welcome to Tabla Tarang. It's really great to
namaste,
have you on our show today.
namaste, namaste. Thank you very much. A big round of applause to all the boys. A big round of applause to Tabla Niketan for successfully going through 4 weeks of Tabla Tarang. Uh, what an incredible idea. If there is an artist award, artist innovator award, I probably would give that to you, Ashish.
Oh,
A wonderful initiative to keep all these boys motivated through these rough times, which is very important. And of course, can't say enough about Satish Ji's. What a great guru we have found in him for Skanda, and he is so much alike for everyone.
And I really love this program and initiative that has kept all the kids, practicing, thinking about it. And first and foremost, I would like to thank the team that put together the title track. Trust me, the entire weekend, I'm just hearing that in my mind. It's all constantly going there. It's wonderful, and every week we as a family, except today where we have to stand and talk, we are like the whole family is gathered and watching the program together. And whenever it gets over, it's like too short. We wanted it longer, looking at all the kids playing and performing. And the good thing about this is there is always so many benefits of any pandemic or these bad events that are happening here. So these all these kids, they are taking so much time and effort to record it. It's easy to just go and play in front of Guruji or audience, but
correct.
to record, it takes like probably 10 times more to get it correct,
Yes.
and then submit the recording. And to be honest, it takes quite a lot of effort. And not only that, it's not only limited to the tabla aspects of it and the practice.
Right.
Also, they're learning all other skills. I mean, these days, if you're talking about marketing into your social media, if you're talking about the other skills in terms of your emceeing and all for the marketing effort, I saw like Skanda, Krishna, and all the other kids. They were recording and their stuff, so they're also getting their
Correct.
up to speed on the technical and how they can use that in expanding the arts and culture element.
Exactly.
And to put it in the Delhi language, Sonika Swagat was last week's Satish ji and
Amoji.
Amod ji putting together that wonderful Uthan Peshkar event. That was amazing.
Correct. Yes.
As you mentioned, we all recollect from many years back, Amoji, teaching the kids the tabla theory, and that book is still there. I just so this is the book. If you see all these labels and stuff, Amoji.
And it's not just utilized by
Yes.
the students of tabla, but even as parents of tabla have used it for when the boys were younger, we have used it to help them translate and practice. But commendable task, Ashish. Commendable task, Satish ji. Congratulations on this amazing feat. Keep doing what you're doing, because Um, since April, these boys have been engaged in this tabla, in the art form of tabla, in some way,
Yes,
shape, or
correct.
form through the Tabla Niketan's annual day, and now with Tabla Tarang. And you're constantly keeping them tight and on their toes. That is amazing. Kudos to you. Thank you so much.
And
Thank you so much.
all
I think,
our friends, folks who are not actually generally are available to make into any of these concerts now through all these online programs are able to access, watch, and see not only Skanda but all the other kids and how great the team is. It's wonderful. So we are really glad and happy to be part of this.
great. Thank you so much. And I hope all of you have enjoyed this journey. And just like Skanda and all of you, I hope all of the other parents there watching this are enjoying and tuning in. I think the advantage of doing this all virtually is that everyone anywhere in the world can watch this. When we were planning our virtual concert in May, one of the biggest concern was how do we do this? And we didn't want to cancel it because it's been a tradition going on for past 13 years and we didn't want to drop the tradition. We wanted to keep it going. We wanted to do it on the same day that we had planned because that's also the main importance of the date. We booked this date months and months in advance. And at that time, honestly, I don't think anybody even thought that we would be in this situation today. And I think the idea of this, the Tabla Tarang, for those of you that don't know, the idea of Tabla Tarang was actually conceptualized on the day of our virtual concert. Our graphics designer, Mandar and Sujata Kulkarni, I called them after we finished our virtual concert, and he said, this went so well. We were able to have almost a real life concert here virtually. And he was very, very impressed with what we had come up with. And he dropped the idea that this pandemic is going to continue for a while. And we need to really have something that everybody can look forward to. And so he's the sort of the mastermind behind this idea. And discussing with him, discussing with our entire team, we sort of came up with this plan. For those of you that have not met the entire team, I want to take a moment here to quickly acknowledge all of them for their contributions, because whatever you are seeing, whatever you are hearing today, would not have been possible without all of them. First, I'd like to thank Sunil Dusankarji, and Sunilji is actually sitting here with me right now, and we run this show live every week. It is a very intense situation in here, as you can see. We have to make sure that everything goes perfect. Apologize for any technical difficulties that we faced today. Today was the first time that we had to bring in 15 people live into the video. And doing this for the first time, we did have some issues, but please bear with us. And hopefully, the more we continue doing this, we won't see them. So let's go ahead and check in with our judges and see where we are at and whether or not we have results ready for them. If not, we'll send you an update shortly, but stay tuned.
Good luck. Good luck for many, many more success, and good luck to all the boys today who played on Tabla Tarang. Um,
I would also like to add. I mean, I was
Yeah, go ahead.
this year. This year's event, as we were talking about when we were planning earlier, that from an audio perspective and stuff like that, and all 8, 9, 10 years that we are involved with Tabla Niketan family, and also looking at all the other boys who we have done here, from Sanda's batch, who have done practices together and for years together, to look and see how they are playing and the other next gen it's amazing, wonderful. Thank you so much for these programs.
Thank you. And once again, thanks for all of your support. And it does look like our judges are ready with their decisions for tonight. So let's have Amodji announce the standings for today's presentations.
Yeah, everyone played very well. Every group was very interesting. I like very much. Now let us come to the result of today's program. We have 3 zones: green, orange, and red. First, I would like to announce red zone. In the red zone, we have Rela Ratan and Tabla Twins. They actually played very well, but they need some synchronization and so concentration on the lay factor. Then second category, orange. In orange category, we have Fardost and Farukabad Ferengi, both. and I must congratulate the remaining two park groups, Bayan Bros and uh, Bayan Bros and Kurantinna. They are in green zone.
Great. Thank you so much. Just to clarify once again, these three zones do not mean that you are either out of the competition or you are gone to the next.
No,
In
no, no.
fact,
We are not going to eliminate anyone. We are not
yes,
going to
yes,
eliminate anyone. Everyone is
exactly.
they can perform still
Correct.
in
Yes,
our 4 weeks. No problem.
correct. Yes. So once again, thank you to both of our judges for the results today, and a big congratulations to all of the groups for their performances. All of the groups from today's performance will be proceeding to round three, and we will see them back in action performing in just a few weeks. Next week, we'll continue with another category in round two, and our esteemed judges Tejavrisji and Amodji will continue to join us every week. So don't forget to tune in, same day, same time, only on Tabla Niketan's Facebook and YouTube page. Till then, take care, stay home, stay safe, practice Tabla. Thank you.
ताल ही अंग है,
ताल ही रंग है,
ताल जीवन के पहलू का ये संग है।